All right. Welcome to the webinar tonight, everyone, the Relive webinar. I'm Jennifer Eaves. I'm going to share a little bit more later. I'd like to introduce you to a wonderful friend of mine, Karen Zaya. She's a nurse and she knows a lot about nutrition, and she is an amazing lady. She's raised a beautiful family. So I'm going to turn the time over to her and let her share for a minute, and then I'll take over from there. So go ahead, Karen.
Well, Jen, you are super sweet. Thank you. My name is Karen Zaya, and I live in Lakeshore, Utah, and my background is in nursing. I'm a homeschool mom of 22 years, and I'm really new to Relive. I started at the beginning of March, and I'm so excited to be a part of Relive. So let's get started. This is Relive International. And here is a picture of the company headquarters. Relive has been around for more than 30 years. It's a food, science, and nutrition company. And this is the company headquarters in St. Louis. As a nurse, this next point was very important to me. The products are clinically proven, went away, and they're patented. And you know, you can't get a patent in the US without proving your products do what they say they do. And so that's really important to me. Relive is the only epigenetic nutrition company, and really that just means inside of our DNA. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. But this company, you will not find a company that takes better care of their customers and distributors. They have a family attitude. We all work as a family, and it is fabulous. All right. The Relive difference. The difference is that Relive works. Bioavailability just means that this is a powder you put in liquid. So when you swallow it, it is readily available to your body immediately. It's synergistic. All the nutrients work together in such a way that your body can use them. This isn't about boasting about what's in the can, but what your body can actually do with it. Optimal nutrition. I love that Relive doesn't pay any attention to recommended daily allowances. They want your body to have as much as it needs to thrive and not just survive. And they are guaranteed quality products because the ingredients are quality, and Relive is very committed to making sure that is the case. The company takes great pride in being right here in the US and doing their own manufacturing as well as research and development. The science of Relive is really important, and here are the men who have made it happen. Carl Hastings on the right was ranked one of the top 10 chief scientific officers in the US. That is a huge achievement. He's responsible for many of the patents that Relive holds. Dr. Alfredo Galvez is Relive's top scientist now, and he is a pioneer in the field of epigenetics, folks. This science is extremely new. I was fascinated by it. We're talking only 10 years since Dr. Galvez's work has been recognized by his peers. And these are amazing men, and we're so grateful for their work. He discovered the lunasin soy peptide. And that is what epigenetics is all about. Dr. Galvez discovered this peptide that actually works in the epigenome. The genome is like the hardware of our bodies, but the epigenome is like the software. That's the part that can be manipulated. And with this peptide that Dr. Galvez discovered, it has shown results in decreasing inflammation, increasing immune response in the body, and literally turning bad genes off and good genes on. We can have more control over our health than we ever realized. Okay, so everybody, when they start with Relive, starts with the core nutrition. Everybody should. These are the building blocks our bodies need to maintain health as well as build better health. There's 3 options for adults. We have the soy and the whey now products, as well as the classic. The now have the Lunarich included in them. And the classic is the original, the plain Jane without sweeteners or flavors added. And that's what I take. But the rest of my family loves the soy now, and that's it's just a little creamier and has some flavor to it. Also, Relive has an amazing now product for kids. It has added ingredients for brain development in children. It tastes great and kids love it. My kids thought it was candy when we started using it. It comes in chocolate and vanilla flavor. And then we're on to the targeted solutions. After your body has those building blocks, Relive has created targeted solutions to help with the health issues that we all deal with. Fiber Store on the top left is an amazing product that adds fiber to the diet, but it also helps the body cleanse and detox the digestive, elimination, circulation, and lymphatic systems. Arthifect is incredibly effective for joint health. This is one that I use a great deal of, and I recommend highly. Cardio Essentials is clinically shown to improve cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood glucose levels, is great for heart health. Glucofect supports healthy blood sugar management and aids in weight loss. So if you're having blood sugar issues, that is one that you can use. Reverse Age includes ingredients that fight to slow down the aging process. It battles hormone decline and it promotes mental focus. The ProVantage is another one that I love. And this is one for athletes. It improves muscle performance and recovery and repair. And I also use that one as well. For women's wellness, we have Soy Essentials. It targets those women's issues with isoflavones and probiotics. So if you're having specific women's issues, that one is for you. And then Energize. Energize is a hydrator. It helps increase energy while replacing electrolytes. And that 24K on the right is Brain Food. This one was going to give you energy, focus, and stress relief, and it is well worth it. Our newest product is Defense. There are over 1,700 studies on the ingredients in this Defense. This is a perfectly timed product. Our amazing scientists were at work on it way before COVID, but it is one of those that is fabulous for the times we're living in now. It's an amazing way to put your immune cells on high alert, and we all want to do that. Lunarix X, we've already talked about. This is the lunasin peptide that Dr. Galvez discovered and patented. And if you don't have some, you need to get some. Okay, next slide. I love that Relive, the Relive family wants us to be fit and healthy. And that includes focusing on eating the right foods, getting the right exercise, drinking enough water, getting enough rest. And they've added to that this Fit3 program. The 3 products that you see there, Active helps you build muscle, Purify is a liver cleanse and a probiotic, Burn helps to burn fat, and you can find this amazing program with all of the helps to go with it on the Relive website. Next slide. These are our CBD products. These are from the hemp plant, and they are amazing. Relive went to great lengths to find a quality CBD product that that we could use. And this RLV is produced by people who say we don't even produce anything that we're not willing to give our children. It is organically grown, which is really important with the hemp plant for anyone who knows anything about hemp. It's non-GMO, gluten-free, And these are effective. My daughter is a different person because she has this CBD product to help with her depression and anxiety um, and her um, cycle issues. I would recommend these highly. Also, that balm on the left is amazing. You can put that right where you're having discomfort and it will do the job on the spot. All right, this is one of my favorite parts of Relive. Relive was started by this man down in the corner here, Dr. Cologris. He developed the classic and the now, and he wanted to make a difference in the world. Now stands for Nourish Our World. And so Relive helps to feed 40,000 people every day, and they do it in the name of Dr. Cologris with the Cologris Foundation. They have nutritional programs in 9 countries. They feed mostly children, and all of this is funded by distributors. We want to feed the world. And this is an example of how these Relive products work for these children, mostly children that we feed with the Cologris Foundation. This is Rodlin, and the doctor really had no idea what to do for his edema and his skin issues. So he gave his mother a can of Now, Kids Now, and sent her home and told her to use it. And within 2 weeks, they had a shocking difference. And these pictures show after months on the right a happy, sparkly Rodlin. All right, this is Rosemarie. She was found on the streets of the Philippines, orphaned. She's 2 years old and she weighed 8 pounds. And they started giving Relive to her immediately. And within 19 short days, you can see that she started to have muscle that was forming. And you can see how much healthier and happier she is in less than 3 weeks. Truly, this is an amazing product that saved this little girl. And now I get to tell my story. That's me on the left with my husband. I have always been a fanatic about nutrition with my family, but about 5 years ago, 6 years ago now, we moved into a new home and I started to get sick. It was a whole year before we realized that I had mold toxicity. There was mold growing in the walls of our home. Since we couldn't see it, we had no idea. And by the time they found what the problem was, I was on the couch. I was in pain. My body had reacted with an autoimmune response. My rheumatoid factor was 1295, and a high blood count is 14. So you can imagine that I was not doing well. And I was able to do a lot with nutrition to come back, but I had been praying for more answers when I found Relive. Since March, since I started taking Relive, I have been able to stop taking my autoimmune medication. My thyroid has started to work again. My pain is so much better. I was taking a basket of supplements, trying to figure out how much of this and how much of that my body needed so that I could function. And with Relive, it's all there. And it is amazing. I've seen increased brain focus with my 13-year-old who has developmental delays. He's been able to focus on getting his responsibilities done in a much more reasoned way than he ever could before. Like I said before, I have an 18-year-old daughter who has had amazing results with anxiety and depression. I had a daughter, an adult daughter, come home that was having twitching in an eye from studying hours, trying to finish her bachelor's degree. I immediately put her on Relive Now and Energize, and she saw that recede. She didn't believe that was it, so she quit taking it, and it immediately started to worsen. And she said, "Mom, that's what was helping." And so we have seen that Relive is an amazing blessing in our lives, and I will be sharing Relive for the rest of my life. Now we're going to hear from some other amazing people. Teresa Lawson, would you unmute yourself and come on and tell your story for us, please?
Sure, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Awesome.
excellent. Well, thank you for inviting me. I always love to share hope with people. Again, my name's Teresa Lawson, and my background is in nursing. My husband is a farmer, and we're the parents of 11 children. We spent many years raising organic gardens and raising our own cattle, our own chickens. We have our own eggs, our own chickens, and they lay eggs for us. And we took vitamins every day. Just did a lot of heroic things to try to keep healthy. And in spite of all of that, about 14 years ago, my husband was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And we also, at that time, had a daughter struggling with anxiety and depression. She was 15 years old. And she would lock herself in her room. She would sleep with the light on at night. She didn't want to go anywhere. She didn't want to get a driver's license, which was amazing for a 15-year-old. We also have a special needs son who is our youngest, and at the time he was 5 years old, and he had severe speech delays and cognitive delays, lots of muscle issues, muscle weakness, dystonia, that kind of thing. And then I was homeschooling my youngest 5 at that time, and I entered menopause, and oh my gosh, I was panicking because I could not focus, I could not organize my thoughts, I could not make a lesson plan, I could not teach anymore. And I was really desperate because I was like, I can't do this. I can't be a good mom. I can't be a good wife. And I was literally praying for superior liquid supplementation because I did not want all of us to be on medication. And my son did have my special needs son did have a seizure disorder, and he was on medication, and my husband was on metformin for his diabetes. And I didn't want to go down that path with my menopause, going on to hormone replacement therapy. So I just started praying and begging God for liquid supplementation, and a good friend, a homeschooling mom of 7, calls me up and tells me out of the blue about this product that was helping her children with asthma. And I was very skeptical because of my nursing background. I wanted a big paper trail, wanted all the clinical studies and everything. And she said, there are clinical studies, but not like the big pharmaceutical companies, because this is a small family-owned company. She said, but I can provide you with the studies, but I would encourage you to listen to stories. And I'm so grateful I did, because what happened to our family was amazing. I got my results with my menopause issues within 2 months. All of my hot flashes, night sweats, the brain fog was gone, the depression lifted. I felt so much better. I was able to actually function as a wife and a mom again. And things just got better from there. My teenage daughter told me after about 8 or 10 weeks on the products that her depression and anxiety had improved about 80%. And I never had to fight her to take the products that, she was so excited about these products and what they were doing for her. Even as a teenager, it was amazing. My special needs son went from 3 words. Now he was almost 6 years old when we started the products. He went from only being able to say 3 words to full sentences in 8 to 10 months. And he became seizure free after about 2.5 years on the product. and he's been medication free since 2015. And he's now 19 years old. He cuts grass. He is a farm boy all through and through. He takes care of chickens. He loves life, and we're so excited about his future. My husband joined us on the products after about 18 months because he saw all the results we were getting. And he was amazed because his blood sugars dropped like a bomb after 48 hours, four shakes in 48 hours. He was so excited because he said the medication never helped his blood sugars the way the products did. And now he's 71 years old. We all still take the product. I have grandchildren that take the product. They love their chocolate shakes. They come over to my house and say, Nana, could I have my chocolate milk or my chocolate shake? And I have several children who take the products as adults too. And I did not want a business. Oh my goodness, I was homeschooling 5 children, but amazingly, a business was born because I could not stop sharing this with other people. And what happened to us was amazing. A business was born. My highest month was $4,000. I only work very part-time around a very busy family, 21 grandchildren and 11 children, 7 of whom are married. And we will always be sharing this gift because we consider it a very huge blessing for our family.
Wow, Teresa, thank you for sharing that. Those are some amazing results. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ralph Wheelwright, can you come on and share your story, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound great.
Well, I'm excited to share my story because when Relive found me, I was in good shape, but I wanted to do better. And since then, I've done several marathons, which I had decided not to do anymore because I'd done it so poorly. I did a half Ironman, 7-hour race, got first place. I'm really excited about my results now with the Fit3 program because my body fat has gone down from 27 to 17. And 30 years ago, when I did 18 triathlons in one summer, my body fat was 14. So I'm really excited. I'm really close to getting there. Also, my weight is down to the 160s, which I haven't been in a long time. And I feel really good. I sleep good. My concentration is good. I taught a college class and I could deal with it a lot better because of my focus and took the stress. I love the CBD products because they help me, my focus, my concentration, I just feel good. I sleep good, and I'll always be taking Relive.
Wow, Ralph, marathons, that's amazing. That's something that I don't think I could ever do. Thank you for sharing. All right, our next the person that's going to share with us tonight is Marcia Flagel. Are you there, Marcia?
I'm here.
Yay! Can you share for us?
Okay. Oh, it's so good to be with all of you. And Karen, for somebody doing this new, you did a great job. I am Marcia Flagel. I'm from St. Mary's, Ohio. I'm a homeschool mom of about 35 years now. I graduated my last valedictorian. I have 10 children. I have 16 grandchildren. I'm a year-round swim coach. And when Relive found me, it wasn't something I was looking for in our family. We're a healthcare family. 5 are doctors, 7 are part of healthcare fields. So I did what the 2 internal medicine physicians recommend. I saw lots of specialists. I realized, guys, that Relive was the answer to my prayer. I finally started on the product through a dear friend of mine, and I saw what was happening to her own family, but I still was very skeptical. I looked at the powders in the can thinking, could this be it? I got amazing results within 2 weeks on the Mighty 3. So I began putting our family on the very same scientifically formulated products, which are the Mighty 3. I started with my My dad had fallen on ice. That was in February. Never needed pain medication. They said he'd never walk except with a walker or the very least a cane. In April, he was rototilling his garden. He never used a walker, guys. And fast forward then, my youngest grandson at the time had cradle cap, had some immune issues, was having trouble sleeping. 3 days old on the product, got amazing results. My daughters use it for their PMS and for prenatal. I had nationally ranked sons at that time. And they weren't sick, but they needed performance enhancement. They needed longevity in the pool or in the weight room. And so they started on the product. And, of course, many of you know Josh. Josh was drafted to Ohio State. He's an 8-time All-American NCAA winner, Big Ten winner, training for his 3rd Olympic trial right now. But he'll tell you straight up that wouldn't have been possible without the Relive product. So that being said, I got loose jaw syndrome. Checks of the heart started coming into my home. And guys, I don't have a business background or any of that. I walked very closely with my sponsor, and no one can take your story away. So you tell your story. That's exactly what I did. I had some amazing business people start the product, now have joined me. And, 2020's been a big year for us. We went presidential. I've also pulled in so far this year 2 Sales Excellence Award. But what I want to tell everyone is you can do this, but team has no I in it. And what you need to do, Jennifer was with me. I came back from Hawaii the first trip, and I met with 4 of my lines, and I asked them, who wants a career advancement or who wants to go to Maui? We want to do what you did, Marcia. So we went to work. And so in February, I had over 80-some people have, on our group had ordered. We had over 30 master affiliates. We made history for Relive. In one line, my group, we went 1, 2, 3. We picked up 2 Sandy Montgomery Awards. Guys, this company is so generous. The neat thing is, guys, they don't give away hams at Christmas. There's bonus money that you can earn every single time. But the neat thing is, guys, you get to change lives, and I'm going to continue to do that.
Thank you so much, Marcia. I so appreciate everyone sharing tonight, and what a great job you've done. I am going to turn it back over to Jennifer. Jennifer has an awesome story too.
Okay, thanks, Karen. You did a great job, and thanks everyone for sharing. I'm happy to share. We've been involved with Relive for almost 18 years. This is a picture of me with 2 of my grandchildren. I have four children and 4 grandchildren, so I love them. They are sweeties, and I see them all the time. But Relive has been a huge blessing for our family. When we found Relive, we were interested in the business and the products. I had suffered with stomach and bowel issues for 20 years. I was miserable. I had very chronic daily ulcer pain, diverticulitis attacks, and insomnia. I wasn't sleeping well, and my son was suffering with ADHD, depression, rages. And in a couple of months, all of our issues were pretty much gone. I've been symptom-free for 17 and a half years. My son's behavior improved, and we're a healthy family. We take no medications. We hardly ever get sick, and we're grateful for that. And I'm super passionate about health and wellness, especially now. I think what's going on in our world is a little crazy, and it bugs me that we never hear anything about how to have a strong immune system. And so I'm doing my best to share that with others, and because our bodies know how to fight these issues that come along. And so I believe in faith over fear and love having a strong, healthy body, and helping others do the same. So a little bit about Relive as a business. We are in our 32nd year of business. This man in the front is our CEO and president, Ryan Montgomery. A remarkable family, the Montgomerys. I just love them. And they love everyone. They know everyone. They are just really good people, and they've built an honest, wonderful company. There's 5 different ways to earn an income with Relive, and we'll go through each one of these quickly. Retail profit, you can earn 20 to 40%. And what we have here is something that everyone needs and everyone can take, which is an amazing opportunity. I always say from the womb to the tomb, like even before you're born, like a pregnant mother taking Relive will affect that baby positively, their health, for the rest of that baby's life. So it's a wonderful blessing to share with other people. If you retail $100 of product at retail, when the retail level, then you would earn $20 to $40 depending on where you are positioned as a distributor. Wholesale profit is the difference between your profit level and someone else that you may sponsor. So this little example on the left, imagine if you're a master affiliate in that blue box there and you have 40% profit and you share with someone that may join you at the 25% level, then you would earn 15% profit on every product that they move or sell. When you achieve these different levels, you stay there for the rest of your life. You don't drop down. You can always move up. But and you can get with the person that invited you on the call today and find out how to achieve these levels. I've had 40% off of Relive since the day I started. The best business decision I ever made. When you achieve the master affiliate level, that highest profit level, you start earning overrides as you sponsor master affiliates. So if you sponsor Susan, you would earn 8% on that first level there. And then if she sponsors someone, you'd earn 6%, then 4, 3, and 2. Relive pays 5 levels deep, and you can share with as many people as you want, which gives everyone the same opportunity to earn an income in Relive. They also pay cash bonuses and trips. Thousands of people in Relive have earned bonuses and trips. If you share, there are bonuses available for brand new people. They can earn the first, week that they're involved. And I love that about Relive. We've earned the Star Director bonus every month for over 17 years. We've been on multiple trips. We earned a trip to Hawaii last year, had the time of our lives, and we're going back this October with many of our Relive friends. We're excited about that. And then they have an ambassador program where you're paid to teach and train and help others. So there's different bonuses and recognition and travel as part of this program. Basically, if you're new on the call tonight and wondering how to get started, there's a few different ways to get started. You can become a customer. There's 3 different customer levels. You can just be a retail customer. You can be a preferred customer, save 10%, and you can all auto ship and save 20%. You can also become a distributor and save and earn 20 to 40%. It's only $20 to become a distributor, and depending on your volume depends on your level of earnings. These are 2 popular items, ways for people to get started. If you start as a quick start affiliate, you have a 25% savings or profit level. You pay only $375 and you get $500 of product. Free shipping on your first order. So you save over $150 if you choose to do that. The master affiliate level is where I came in at, and at the time, we were broke. We had $70,000 of credit card debt, no money in the bank, no money coming in, no money in retirement. We were broke. But I put this order on a 0% interest credit card for a year. I thought I'll use someone else's money and get these products for the best price. And I knew that if I was going to share Relive, I wanted to make the most amount of money for my time. So at this level, you pay $3,250 and you get $5,000 of product, free shipping on your first order. But if you think about this, if you share your entire order, if you move that order at full retail, you would earn $1,750, which is more than half of $3,250. So you would make more than a 50% return on your investment. That's an awesome investment. I think the bank is paying out like 0.25% interest or something. It's a tax write-off as the start of a new business, and it's the highest savings and profit profit for a lifetime. Once you do that for the rest of your life, you have 35 to 40% savings and profit. And Relive guarantees both of these, all your distributor levels have a 1-year, 100% guarantee on any unopened product. So Relive is just a blessing. It really is what people need most. If you talk to people and ask them how they're doing, and you know, most people will talk about how they want more family freedom. They work too long of hours, you know, and they have to take their kids to daycare or whatever. Or that they, you know, have debt and they're trying to, you know, they want more financial security. And optimal health, especially now, businesses like this are booming. People are looking for answers, and Relive helps with each of these issues that people have. So that's pretty much it for the presentation tonight. If you are new, you can get with the person that invited you on the call and become a customer, distributor, or master affiliate. There's really a place for everyone. I do want to make a pitch for Saturday training this week. It's wonderful. We do training for an hour. It's jam-packed with info on how to build a business. I will be doing training with a wonderful person Melissa Nita, who is actually Karen's sister, and she's a massage therapist, and she and I are going to train on how to build a business and also focus on mindset and goal setting, and it will be awesome. So this is the info here, 10:30 Central Standard Time from 10:30 to 11:30, and it's awesome training. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to stop the recording.